And here we are, Friday at last, and now we have pretty 9 days off. So this weekend and the whole next week. Oh yeah. My condition still under the weather. I stopped coughing, but I'm more sneezing than yesterday, which usually it means okay, that I'm getting better. It's a lot, general overall condition, it's a lot better compared to the December, when I had to stay at home on a sick leave due to the virus, flu-like virus. But yes, just sneezing, the no sparkling noises, crackling noises in my lungs, no pain in the lungs, no prolonged coughing fits than in December. So yeah, it's basically a regular cold. On my way back, I stopped at the MC, McDonald's MCD, and I got, of course, for Liza, her nuggets. Yeah, it has been almost 2 months since the last visit. Yeah, for the Lent I said we will refrain from McDonald's, which also meant that Liza had to refrain against her will. But mind you, in the meantime she got nuggets, not McDonald's one, but homemade, bought frozen, cooked at home. And speaking of food, yesterday when I came home and after our first walk with Liza, or technically second walk, I was so tired that I was thinking, okay, let's order in some food, after I don't know how long, several months, perhaps even a year or more now. And I went to check 2 restaurants that I used to frequent, regular customer with them, and the prices, let's say since COVID, went up. Not 100%, like 120 at least. So, for example, at one restaurant I would order I'm always checking here because sometimes there are dogs on the other side of that little barrier. So yeah, in one restaurant I would usually order a family size pizza, 50 centimeters across, and it used to be Chucky. We were waiting for the car. Čakamo. Ecco, Ridna. And it used to be 11 euros. Like ordinary, and if you had like more extravagant topping, like, you know, seafood, it was like 12. Now the regular one is 18 euros plus 1 euro delivery fee. Of course, if I would order it through the Volt, it will even, the delivery fee would be even larger, higher. While, you know, the seafood topping that I used to order, it's now 24 plus 1. So yeah, and then I said, okay, let's check the other restaurant where I would usually order their 1 kilo of food combination. Basically, they have, you know, 1 kilo, what, more than 2 pounds of main of protein, of meat, different options. Usually I would take, you know, chicken tenders, but you can have grilled meat, fried pork chops, grilled pork chops, fish, fried fish, no, what, several options. Usually went for chicken tenders, you know, because rational, it's the most rational choice, because you have the most meat, because, you know, it's boneless, except of course, let's say fish, but we are not eating healthy here. And then you get also 1 kilo of French fries, 2 small salads, 2 sauces. With that sauces I mean like containers like this big. Usually there was like one dessert. It varied, but usually you had like a sponge cake, you know, like 5 centimeters by 2 centimeters by 1 centimeter, and also 1 liter of Coca-Cola, Coke. They only had Coke, no other soft drinks. And that would cost us 15 euros before COVID. Yesterday I checked, the price is 35. Not one times plus. Do you think that in the last 4 years pays were increased for 120%? Nope. And you know, in the olden times, this delivery food was actually so cheap that you know, if you bought, you know, 1 kilo of meat yourself and all other ingredients, and, you know, Coke and veggies and everything, salad, you wouldn't be able to recreate it at home. You know, it was so cheap because, you know, of course they were doing on a mass scale. Ridna. But now it's too. Ne, demo, kaj?
A res?
A si, no, daj nekaj reči. Firbac babi,
Ja, dosti je, dosti.
treba vse
Popolnoma malo.
pregledati.
Ja, ko je vsi odzad vohajo, pa
Ja,
ni zadovoljna. Priden si,
pridna
priden.
Lizika.
Ja, a je punca? je?
Ja, firbac babi,
Ja.
vse prevohati. So, yeah. So, yesterday the most economical and the safest way to satisfy our cravings, plural, nuggets from the freezer. I usually don't, fry them in oil. Technically, I have the hot air thingy, which I don't use. Usually, I just put them in the oven, not the microwave, the oven. And of course, Liza, when she realized that there were nuggets involved, she came and reminded me that I am legally obligated to feed her, so she got half of my nuggets. Then we went for our last walk, but then when mom came home, she took Liza for a drive. They went to pick up little sis from her work. Napredna. Dan. No, kako se lepo vohamo. Ja, ne bomo se zapletali. Eko, plesne vaje, konc. Pejmo. Pridi, Lizika. Pridna si bila. Yeah, so mom took Liza for a drive, and then they came home, and then they went to visit Monty for her second drive and meet sis. And yeah, as I said, yesterday I was so tired. I turned in at 8 p.m. and I was done. And we are done right now.